Love the challenge of it. There's nothing easy about a marathon. There's nothing easy about running 26.2 miles. When you can wake up before the sun comes up and get out there, get your shoes on, your feet hit the pavement, and then the sun comes up, oh, there's just nothing quite like that feeling. It's helpful for me to have a goal out there. And a lot of my earlier goals in life were very self-centered or self-based. And a switch happened for me where I was like, wow, what if we could do something for other people? What if we could use something like running to help other people and to be a voice for them? When I youth pastored, we had a lot of causes that were always before us in our youth ministry. One year we heard that 4,500 children die every day because of water-related disease. That would be like almost all the students in our city every day because they didn't have clean water. So I was like, well, we have to do something about this. And so came up with an idea at Twin Cities 2014 to do the triple marathon. And so it was the Twin Cities Marathon, and then we did a bike marathon, and then we did an elliptical marathon. Our goal was to raise, as a family, $10,000 that year. Before I turned 30, I felt like God put a dream in my heart to run 30 miles on my 30th birthday. And it wasn't to run it alone, it was to run with 30 people to raise $30,000 because every 30 seconds someone becomes a victim of sex trafficking. I'll never forget my 30th birthday. We had 123 people came, 75 did a 5K, and 48 did the full 30. And when it was all said and done, we saw over $81,346 raised. It was one of the most unbelievable days of my life. And it became a nonprofit called 30 for Freedom. And to date, we've seen over $875,000 raised. Running the Boston Marathon in 2016, running to help find a cure, and doing the Dopey Challenge, 5K, 10K, half marathon, and marathon. I ran that for cancer research. Both of my parents have had cancer. I did the Voyager Trail 50 again to raise awareness about sex trafficking. February 2017, I need to practice what I preach. I need to do something I've never done. I signed up for the Ironman triathlon, and that was again to raise awareness about human trafficking. A dear friend, a former youth student of ours, served with us in our ministry, someone who I would consider like a brother, one day went missing. I had just talked to him the night before, and I got the phone call that I'll never forget. I walked out my front door, and I got a call from his roommate, and he said, Brent, he's gone. And found out that he had completed suicide after battling depression for a long time. I was wrecked. If you do the math, it's every 40 seconds on average someone completes suicide. Something has to be done. And so I just pitched this idea to Twin Cities. What would you think if a group of us wore brightly colored orange shirts that said the Hope Run on the front, we had the suicide awareness number on the back, and every mile marker we'd pull off to the side, we'd do 40 push-ups to raise awareness about every 40 seconds someone completes suicide. And we would do that every mile marker, and then we would do that at the family area on the Capitol lawn at the finish line. And so it would total 1,080 push-ups over 26.2 miles. Conversations can be had, awareness can be raised locally, and the goal is that we would raise $40,000 to fund a nonprofit that's changing and saving lives called Anthem of Hope. I think that running is an amazing thing. I think it changes lives, and I think it can actually change a lot more lives if we use that platform to raise awareness about causes and to raise funds to make a tangible difference. That's why it's more than a marathon.